Pisces. This is a general reading for the sign of Pisces. If you have Pisces anywhere in your birth chart, this is your reading. It is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. You know what is for you and what is not for you. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. What is it that you would like Pisces to know or to be aware of for this reading? Thank you, Spirit. Messages for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, have you noticed that at the beginning of the reading I do a little bit of smudging? So that is a smudge stick, but a smudging is a ritual cleansing of energy. And this ritual cleansing of energy alleviates negative energy or forces out negative energy. Anytime we've had some company over, or there's been a disagreement or an argument, or really if we're feeling that the environment is feeling kind of thick, kind of heavy, we can do a nice little smudging ceremony. With that smudging ceremony, oftentimes one of the things that are overlooked is that we also need to bring in positive energy. After clearing negative energy, we have emptied the space, and it's important that we bring in the positive energy. We can bring in positive energy with essential oils or with aromatherapy or something very pleasing to our senses. And with that say a little prayer, a little gratitude prayer, a little prayer of thanksgiving for bringing in the positive energy. And the foundation, the basis of your reading this week is the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is the abundance card, the most abundant card in the tarot. As we see, not only does he have money, the physical, but he also has the love, the spiritual. He has everything. This is the ultimate abundance card. And that is force. That is driven by the King of Cups, which is mastering the spiritual. And why I say the spiritual is we see that he has two cups here, or actually he has a cup and then he has a scepter, but he has mastered and has his feelings under control. So by mastering our feelings, mastering our thoughts, mastering our emotions, that is what brings in abundance. And let's see how that plays into the rest of your reading. We start here with the Moon card. Something hidden, new knowledge, new information. And the Nine of Pentacles, creating a space, creating an environment. Page of Swords, looking back, mistrust, a challenge. And here we have the Queen of Swords, which again, it's about mastering. And so the King of Cups is about mastering our feelings, mastering our emotions, mastering the spirit, mastering the energy, mastering what we cannot see. But the Queen of Swords speaks to mastering the physical, really being in charge of our words and our environment, and cutting free of any perceived constraints. There is a challenge that is going to be, or a challenge that is being presented to you in your public life. I don't know if this is a challenge in your business, a challenge in your career, a challenge in your education, but there's a challenge in your public life that is being created or being presented to you. And there are hurdles, or you're perceiving some hurdles. Remember, Pisces, that hurdles are opportunities that challenge us to be creative in order to find solutions. There is a solution here for you that was up. Embrace the challenge to the opportunity that is being presented to you. These hurdles are here to help you tap into or use your creative side to find a solution. There's solutions. There's a solution here for you. And you are just the person to solve this problem. And I see you enjoying the win, but it is going to require you to break free of perceived constraints, to break free of what you perceive as holding you back, or what you perceive as being the challenge. You have the ability to think outside of the box, to break free of these constraints. And I see you winning. I see you solving the problem. I see you meeting this challenge head on. But it is going to require you to think outside of the box and to be creative. And then we have the Fool card. I love this Fool card. This Fool card really does speak to new beginnings, starting new, starting fresh. And then we have the Ten of Swords. And while this Ten of Swords may initially look frightening and even dark, we can see here that the dark skies are actually lifting. The dark skies are actually breaking free and making room for joy and happiness. And so in order for happiness to come in, something needs to end. And then we have the Two of Wands, the Merchant looking towards the open water, the Merchant sending out others to do their bidding, and coupleships, partnerships, relationships, friendships, new connection. You are being gifted time for introspection, and time for connecting with spirit. You are being asked to look honestly at your innermost being, your innermost thoughts, and even your aspirations and your desires. really at the core of your being and really listening to that inner voice, that inner guidance. Perhaps you have been living life for others. And others have placed you or have set you on a path that is not genuine or authentic to your true calling, your true being. It's like they're expecting you to be one way. They're expecting you to do or to be something that you are not. And through this gift of time, through this gift of introspection, you can explore who it is that you would like to be and the life that you would like to live. Anytime we are trying to live up to someone else's expectations or trying to be something that we are not, it causes stress, it's causing unhappiness. But I see that is coming to an ending here for you, Pisces. But it is going to require introspection. And it is only when we are living a life that is genuine to us. It is only when we cut the ties of what is being expected of us that we have the ultimate abundance. And then we have this Eight of Cups, which is leaving the past behind. We have the Seven of Cups, which is, this Seven of Cups, I believe, is speaking to your shadow self and is what you want. What you want, or is it what others want for you? And then we have the Death card, which is another ending. But I love that following this ending is the Wheel of Fortune. And anytime I see the Wheel of Fortune, I often say, we cannot control whether or not the wheel spins. And we may not even be able to control where it lands. But what we do have control over is how we choose to perceive the wheel spin and how we choose to perceive the outcome. That is what we have the choice to. Empathy is the ability to share our thoughts and feelings with others. People sometimes appear to lack empathy when they themselves are trying to live a life or act within constraints that are not conducive to who their authentic selves be. People that are not aligned with their authentic self. Empathy. I believe you are a very empathic person, but it does not always come across as that way. You are a very true and caring person that is ready to break free of others' perceptions of you and live a life that is authentic to yourself. And that is the message that I have for the sign of Pisces. Thank you, Pisces. You have a blessed week.